You already know your dog loves you. That part was never in question. He shows you every day, in 100 ways, with his whole uncomplicated heart. But there's something else happening, something that goes beyond love, beyond affection, beyond the simple joy of your presence. There's a dog watching you, carefully, attentively, consistently. A dog who has been studying you for years, who has built an entire internal model of who you are, what you do, how you move through the world. And when you do something well, when you succeed at something, when you carry yourself with confidence, he notices. What you're about to discover isn't just that your dog loves you, it's that your dog looks up to you. That he has something running in his nervous system that researchers now recognize as a genuine analog to pride and admiration, and that he has been showing it to you all along, in 5 specific ways that most owners walk right past without ever realizing what they mean. Sign number 1. He watches you when you don't know he's watching. You're doing something. Working at your desk, cooking dinner, having a conversation, fixing something around the house. And at some point you become aware he's been watching you. Not the way he watches when he wants something. Not the restless watching of a dog waiting to be fed. Still, quiet, patient watching. The kind that has no agenda. Researchers who study dog attention and gaze behavior have identified 2 distinct types of visual monitoring in dogs. The first is need-based, a dog watching you because he wants food or a walk or play. The second is attachment-based, a dog watching you simply to watch you, to know what you're doing, to maintain awareness of the person who matters most. The second type is associated with high-quality attachment bonds. It is the gaze of a dog who finds you inherently interesting, who has decided that what you do is worth watching, who, in the language of social animals, is orienting toward you the way a student orients toward someone they admire. He watches you because you are worth watching, and he has decided that all on his own. Sign number 2. He brings you something when you've just accomplished something. You finished a workout. You came home after a long, successful day. You fixed something, built something, completed something, and he appears, toy in his mouth, or just that particular energy about him, that heightened alertness, pressing close, wanting to be part of whatever just happened. Animal behaviorists have noted a correlation between owner confidence and dog behavior that is surprisingly consistent. Dogs are extraordinarily sensitive to shifts in their owner's body language and energy. When you return from something that went well, when your posture is different, when the chemistry of your sweat has shifted, when you're moving with a particular ease, he reads it. And his response is to engage, to offer something, to match your energy and want to be included. This isn't random excitement. This is a dog who has learned to read your states with precision, who recognizes what success looks like on your body, and who responds to it with his own version of celebration. He is not just happy that you're home. He's happy about whatever it is that made you come home like that. He can't applaud, he can't say well done, but he can bring you his favorite toy and press against your leg and make absolutely sure you know he noticed. Sign number 3. He leans against you in unfamiliar situations. New place, new people, a vet's waiting room, a busy park, a gathering at someone's house. Somewhere he hasn't been before, with sounds and smells and variables he's still processing, and he leans against your leg, not because he's scared, though he may be a little uncertain, not because he needs you to protect him, but because in a moment of unfamiliarity, the thing that orients him is you. You are the stable reference point, the constant, the one thing in the environment he is completely certain about. Research on social referencing in dogs, a behavior also seen in human infants, has shown that dogs in ambiguous situations look to their owners for information. They watch your face, they read your body language, they use you as a guide to assess whether the situation is safe. The lean isn't just comfort-seeking, it's also trust expressed physically. He is communicating, "You are my anchor. You are the thing I know is true in a world full of things I'm still figuring out." And when his uncertain world resolves and he realizes everything is fine, he stays close, because close to you is where he does his best work. Sign number 4. His tail position changes when you speak with confidence. This one requires you to pay close attention, but once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. Watch your dog the next time you're in a conversation where you're engaged, animated, certain of what you're saying. Or the next time you give him a command with real authority, not harsh, not loud, but clear and grounded. Watch what his tail does. Dogs are extraordinarily sensitive to human vocal confidence. The tone, rhythm, and quality of the human voice carries enormous amounts of information for a dog. More information in some ways than the words themselves. Researchers studying canine responses to human speech have found that dogs show specific behavioral responses to confident, assured vocal patterns that differ meaningfully from their responses to uncertain or anxious ones. When you speak with confidence, he responds with a particular kind of engagement, ears forward, tail up or in its natural high carry position, body slightly toward you, not away. The whole physical grammar of a dog who is paying full positive attention. He is not just obeying, he is responding to your certainty with his own. Your confidence produces something in him that looks, in every measurable way, like pride. Sign number 5. He positions himself where he can see you in a group. You're at a gathering. There are other people. There may be other dogs. There's a lot happening. And if you watch where he is throughout that event, if you track his location across the room, across the afternoon, you will notice something. He is almost always positioned with a sight line to you. He may be interacting with other people, may be exploring, may be doing 100 other things, but he keeps coming back to a position where he can see you. Studies on group behavior in dogs have found that dogs in multi-person environments consistently show preferential orientation toward their primary attachment figure. Not just more time with them, a specific spatial awareness of where they are, and a tendency to self-position to maintain visual access. This is not possessiveness. It is not anxiety. It is what you do when someone is the reference point of your world. You keep them in view, not because you're worried about losing them, but because knowing where they are is what orients you, what grounds you, what lets you move through the space with confidence. He keeps you in sight because you are the North Star he navigates by. And that, quietly, consistently, without ever calling attention to itself, is one of the most devoted things one living being can do for another. 5 signs, 5 behaviors that have been happening around you, perhaps for years, that all point to the same extraordinary truth. Your dog doesn't just love you, he admires you. He finds you worth watching, worth following, worth orienting his entire spatial world around. When you succeed, he feels it. When you're confident, he rises to match it. When the world is uncertain, you are the thing he knows is certain. Love is given freely. Admiration is earned. And your dog, who asks for nothing, who keeps no score, who has watched you on your best days and your worst, has decided that you have earned his. Does your dog do any of these? Which one surprised you most? Tell me in the comments. And if you want to know the 7 things your dog does every single day when he misses you, the quiet, private signs that happen while you're not watching, that video is right here.